All right, homemade popcorn, nice and easy, right? Half a cup of vegetable oil, right? You can use olive oil or coconut oil, but olive oil, or excuse me, vegetable oil always has that better consistency, has the higher smoke point, right? So you don't have to worry about that. Now, right, when you're using a liquid measuring cup, right, you want to go down eye level, make sure it's there, right on the line. You don't want to give it one of these, right? So, medium pot, we're going to use the medium pot, right, with our lid. The lid doesn't really fit on there, right, for what we're going to do, so we actually invert it, right, so it's concave in there, and it stays nice and tight. Okay, we'll put that there. You're ready to go. We're going to heat up the water, or the oil. The oil, get that together. So, a couple things to remember, right? Heat is going to travel through the oil. Then we're going to put the popcorn in, right? Popcorn needs 11% moisture for it to pop. At least 11%, right? So if it has 4 or 3 or 2 or 10.25, right? It's not going to pop. That's why you always have some kernels at the bottom of in a bowl, or if you use a microwave, right, you always have kernels in the bag. So it's because it's not enough moisture. If something has 23% moisture, yes, it's gonna pop. Anything under that 11% will not pop. So let's go ahead and get it in there, right? Oil moves in waves, right, like sound and light and things like that. So you should see a current in the oil. Okay, so when you move it back and forth, you should see it. Half a cup of oil, third a cup of corn. And I've designed it so it's easier for you. It fits into a medium pot here and fits into one of our bowls. All right, we'll go a little bit closer so you can kind of see the action. Okay, so heating up. Third of a cup corn, right, in a dry measuring cup. Never measure this in a liquid measuring cup after heating up the oil because it'll stick and won't get all the kernels. Plus, it's the wrong measuring device. So, third of a cup. All right. Add a few more. Good rule of thumb, right? If you don't have any measuring, just put a little bit of oil in there so it covers the bottom, and then enough kernels to cover the bottom. That's kind of what you want to look for. And that's what I'm seeing here in the, you can see that? All right. And like we said with the lid, right, you're going to invert it so it sticks on there. At home, right, hopefully you have a nice tight fitting lid and you just put it on there and you're going to shake this. The reason you want to shake it as well is so nothing sticks, right, when they start to explode or whatever. So, use this more as a protection device. Right, once you get a couple of pops, throw that lid on, right, so nothing splatters on you. You're gonna put a firm hand on the top and a firm hand on the handle, right, and shake it. I know at home I use kind of a small two-handed pot with the lid, so I have my thumbs on it like this, and I shake it with two hands. But here, right, in our kitchen, right, you're gonna give it a good shake, the handle and the thing here. And then because what's happening inside is they are popping, right? So we want to make sure that we have the lid on and our hand on. So let that pop, just like microwave popcorn. When it stops popping, you know it's done. And you don't want to burn it, okay? Kettle corn, right? Tablespoon of sugar when you put the corn in, right? So it'll caramelize as well. Bada bing, bada boom. Woo, got a little reaction there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and season it here, right? We use movie butter, right? Oops, wrong side. Okay. A little bit here. All right. It's just easier for us here in the kitchen to use the movie butter. A little bit of salt. Right? This is where you could, if you want something different, grab your own bowl and season it like you want. Don't ruin the whole bowl for the whole group if they didn't want lemon juice and tapatio on it. Now you made it a spicy mess. You just want to make sure that you do it that way. And you can always grab your own bowl, right? Second bowl, put what you want in there, kind of thing. But also the second bowl is great for this, right? Put it on top and you're going to give it a shake. This is a nice sanitary way to kind of mix your popcorn so there's no anything else in it and you're not making a mess trying to toss it, right? So now it is nice and seasoned, because if not, then you have to sit here like this and you could mess it up. Okay, so, right, then you can taste it, make any modifications that you want. Okay. One thing that I like on mine, right, is nutritional yeast and a little cayenne pepper. Sprinkle that on, right, it gives a little hot and cheesy flavor, a little savory. Okay, so here's our popcorn.